Alright, so I didn't really know what to do with this video, so this is just kind of leftover footage that I've compiled together. I'm going to be using the Dark Metal team, but I'm going to be using the full Dark Metal team, so Batman Who Laughs instead of the standard Arkham Knight Batman or John Stewart Green Lantern. This is my Batwoman the Drown build. You really don't need fast attack chance on her or lethal. The important stats are crit damage and crit chance, and maybe some lethal if you really want to. You just need to make sure she survives. Also, I literally have gemstone on Batman Who Laughs. Literally just to help him build combo. I'm not even using the damage against target mechanic. I don't even think damage against target interacts with Batwoman's hazard. I don't actually know. It's there so he can build a little bit of combo and help me generate crisis energy a little bit faster. But yeah, there's no reason to use Batman Who Laughs. Everything Batman Who Laughs does, Robin King just does 100 times better. Robin King does his percentage health way more conveniently, his synergy with puppets way better, and he can help you bypass crit and crit immunity and increase your crit damage. So yeah, I mean, Batman Who Laughs is just kind of obsolete. If you're still starting out, he can do some percentage health, which can be helpful to you, but he's really not a great option. King's a better option, Ruler of Kahndaq Black Adam's a better option, Deathstroke's a better option, DC Universe Superman is a better option, and he's probably the best option right now because he's got the infinite percentage health damage bug. But yeah, Batman Who Laughs is utterly useless in the game, and I also think he's utterly useless as a character in DC. I've been pretty vocal about this, but I don't like Batman Who Laughs as a character. I think he's just an edgelord power fantasy. There's not much nuance with him. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. Gameplay-wise, he's not too bad. He's got the Joker attack pattern, and Joker's pretty easy to combo interrupt with. So he does have that going for him. Yeah, but like, if I was using John or Arkham Knight Batman, it would just make things way more convenient because I would just tag into Batwoman when I need her, and then I would tag into Robin King to spam and keep up the puppet stuff. But here, if I actually want to use Batman Who Laughs, I actually got to cycle between Batwoman the Drowned, Batman Who Laughs, and Robin King, which kind of messes up my rhythm. So yeah, this is just not something you would really ever want to do. Also, I think Batman Who Laughs is probably the worst percentage health damage dealer. Maybe. I feel like it's either him or King, but King's just kind of nerfed because of the stuff that because they introduced the damage cap, to nerf King. But Batman Who Laughs is just really inconvenient with how he does percentage health damage, but here you can see I lose the Brainiac appetite stacks. Also having Batman Who Laughs ins means that Robin King isn't like keeping Puppet up, so I can lose Puppet and just mess up the gameplay loop. So yeah, by like no means should you ever use this team. Like ever. Don't invest in the Batman Who Laughs. And if you like the Batman Who Laughs as a character, you're allowed to have an opinion, but you should get yourself checked for COVID. I'm just saying, because I think you're lacking taste. Yeah, very close there. I could have played it a little bit better. I could have just not used this team, but, I mean, might as well have some fun with it. So, by contrast, the same build here. I just recorded that fight way earlier, and this fight is like way more recent because as you can tell, we've got Grodd here, and Grodd is from the On Ice solo raids, the Mr. Freeze solo raids, which I'm gonna be honest, I think On Ice is a really stupid name. I would have gone for Heart of Ice, of course referencing the Batman the Animated Series episode. But yeah, like I put this fight in here to show you like the contrast of using the full Dark Metal team versus using using just Batwoman the Drowned plus Robin King. You can use Arkham Knight Batman instead of John. They do the same thing with their increase to hazard dot damage, but generally speaking, John is going to be better because it's going to be easier to get John to 5 stars, so you can max out the passive. The only thing that Arkham Knight Batman really gives you over John when their passives are both maxed out, which I think is at 5 stars, is he'll make Robin King a little bit tankier, but at the same time, I mean, Batwoman to the ground can resurrect him if he dies and reduces attack anyway, so there's really no reason to... There's no reason to really use Arkham Knight Batman when John is just easier to obtain. And also, John is immune to, makes your team immune to hazardary second effects, which is really useful for some bosses who throw down hazards and will power drain you and will just kind of be really annoying. So John's great. But yeah, here you can see, like, the gameplay loop is just way smoother. I do a bunch of damage with Batwoman the Drowned. I don't need to hit the special 3 because I've got a level 10 puppet now, and my blind is guaranteed on the cycle. But I kind of just do it to try to get myself a little bit of a damage boost. I don't actually know if it's better to use it or not use it. I don't really know. But I mean, I'm pretty comfortable, like, one-shotting with this team. You can do it pretty easily. They're easily the most reliable team in the game. They can help you one-shot against just about any boss. And you don't even need that many passive stats with them, because Batwoman the Drowned is just an absolute monster. But yeah, Grodd's got a reflective shield, so be careful about that. And yeah, Batwoman the Drowned's just really great for reflective shield bosses, because her plus Robin King disables abilities when she goes in crisis mode. Yeah. So I need to fill out the rest of the video, and I didn't know what to do. So you're getting my leftover footage from Justice League Cyborg with Gemstone. I know that this team can one-shot, but I know it's a really close one-shot. It's like, I know Beast Boy, for example, can one-shot with like a couple minutes left, maybe 2 minutes left, 1 minute 30, depending on how lucky you are or how strong your Beast Boy is. Scorpion can one-shot with a decent amount of time left, so on and so forth. But I think this team specifically can one-shot, but they're very close to not one-shotting. And I think even with perfect gameplay, you're probably looking at no more than 10 seconds of, like, spare time to do the rest of, like, you're going to be one-shotting with very little time left, so you're going to need to play really well, and the boss can't be annoying, and I don't know if they have to be combo interruptible. Yeah. My Cyborg is not max level, he's max class ascension. I think I've got his class passive all the way up. But, yep, tagging in and out from Batman to Cyborg, trying to get the gemstone stacks up. The power steal is really nice, because it helps Batman just spam the special 2 a lot easier. But yeah, like, I get the feeling this is a team that you really just use for fun, but they're not really something that you go out of your way to rely on. I also don't know if I'm supposed to do 2 specials in one tag-in, because if I tag out, like, if I tagged out right now instead of doing a special, I don't know if that would gain me more damage than doing 2 specials in one tag-in. My Twin Blade is also level 6 only. I don't know how much of a difference a level 10 Twin Blade will make. Also very reliant on fast attack chance, and you can get unlucky in that case. Yeah, so I'm looking at the damage, like, in the fight, and this was recorded a while back. Yeah, there you go, I mess up, and I lose... Actually, I almost lose Gemstone. I don't quite lose it, but then I get a bag tag in, so I'm not playing particularly well here. And I'm just like, alright, I don't think I'm going to one-shot just looking at the damage I'm pulling, but I want to see how much damage I can do with this team, and I want to see how far away I am from one-shotting. There you get some pretty decent values. I'm getting almost 13 mil. I go for a combo interruption. I don't know how smart of an idea that is. I don't know how reliable Cyborg is with combo interrupting. I don't know how combo interruptible Batwoman is. But yeah, I mean, it's something different. It's something more unique, and it's a way to give you a chance to one-shot with a character that has kind of fallen out of favor with the game. as time has gone on. I mean, Justice League Cyborg, in my opinion, was the start of, like, ridiculous power scaling in the game. Because you had, like, the launch characters, and none of them were particularly great. And then you had, like, the multiverse characters, which were based on the Arrowverse. I'm pretty sure it was, I want to say 2017, 2018, because I know that Multiverse The Flash is based on Grant Gustin's, what do you call it? Grant Gustin's Season 4 suit, which aired around 2017, 2018, I want to say? Could be wrong about that. Yeah, so a decent amount of damage, by no means a bad performance, but he's still just not something that I know I can comfortably and reliably one-shot with. But if I'm playing him wrong, please do let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions for how to play him better, you know, please do let me know. So for the final fight and for the cleanup fight, I just went, alright, we're going with, what's his name again? We're going with Brainiac, Black Adam, and Mr. Freeze. I was thinking about using Manta, but I think Manta was already in use, so I'm essentially using Black Adam for the same idea. When he armor pierces, he applies those 2 negative effects, and yeah, he can reapply them whenever he needs to, and I'm basically just using that in place of Manta to help me, like, activate Puppet. And she gets frozen there, and I trigger Puppet. But yeah, Black Adam's a great support character. His percentage health is easiest in the game, and he's very easy to combo interrupt with. I really do recommend getting him if you're a starting player, because the ability to do percentage health damage by doing nothing other than tagging in is just going to be so useful for you as a starter player. Yeah, so here I'm like, I don't actually think I've tried Brainiac Mr. Freeze before. So I'm like, let me see if I can buff Mr. Freeze with Brainiac and Black Adam. I think I've done like 400 mil, maybe 500 mil with like Killer Frost Deathstroke Mr. Freeze. But this is like 560 mil, so I went, alright. I don't know if Brainiac and Mr. Freeze alone are going to be enough. So I'm going to throw in Black Adam to do a little bit of percentage health. There I tag into Black Adam, and I think I'm tagging into... I think I was tagging in to do a special 3 so that I can finish stacking the, what's it called? Yeah, the Mr. Freeze stuff, and I think I do it again. I do a couple specials just to make sure that she's frozen, then I do a special 3 because it makes me unhittable, and I finish the Mr. Freeze stacks, and a minute left in the fight, I get into the Mr. Freeze gameplay loop. Yeah, oh yeah, I was like, why am I making this video again? Why did I use Mr. Freeze in this fight? Because I wanted to make a Dark Metal team video, but I didn't have enough footage for a Dark Metal team video, and I don't really have enough interest in playing the Batman Who Laughs over and over again. So why did I make this video again? I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It's because I went, alright, I wanted to at least make a, you know, a video on Batman Who Laughs, because for some reason he's popular among DC fans, which I'm not a big fan of, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm like, oh yeah, but also the solo raid that just returned was on ice. I've got some leftover Mr. Freeze footage. I'm gonna finish this on. I'm just like, all right, hey, look, I got Mr. Freeze. I'll end the video with that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I used Mr. Freeze in the cleanup fight. What did I use to actually do the majority of the damage again? Justice League Cyborg. So there's your video.